Hi everyone, welcome to this video about critical thinking. What is critical thinking? So critical thinking refers to an objective analysis and evaluation of any issue or any problem before making any judgments. So critical thinking is actually an important part of decision making also, where we are trying to evaluate a lot of options to reach a judgment, to reach a choice, to come to a final solution. So in that evaluation, we require objective thinking. What does objective mean? Objective means that, so first we have all the facts. Yes, we are not making our decision based on wrong information, wrong data. Then we are not biased. We are not biased. For example, if I do it this way, then it is a much cooler project and hence it will help me in a promotion, even though it doesn't benefit the client, even though it doesn't benefit the company or clients or business partners, you're doing things only for your own gain. So that is a bias, okay? That is not objective. Another form of bias can be that you're very emotional about a certain project. For example, if you have been working on an idea for a long time, for 6 months, for 1 year, then you don't want to see it go to waste. You are sort of emotional about your idea, and then you're not able to think objectively, even if it's a bad idea. Another form of bias can be you don't want to work with certain people. You don't like certain colleagues, and therefore you will give ideas so that you can avoid working with them. So there are many ways, to make poor judgments. These are just a few examples that I gave. But critical thinking actually means avoiding all these poor ways of making judgments and thinking objectively. So thinking is mainly of two types. The one that I talked about just now, critical thinking. Another type of thinking can be creative thinking, where you're not actually analyzing data, you're not actually analyzing any facts, you're simply, being creative. You're thinking of ideas, you're brainstorming, but this video is mainly about critical thinking. Now, what makes any sort of thinking critical? Now, there are many factors. You don't have to memorize all of these factors, but these are the various factors that can actually make thinking critical. For example, clarity. It is logical. You know why you're thinking the way that you're thinking. Accuracy. Accuracy means that it is based in correct information, correct data, and not in false facts or anything. Fairness. You're giving weightage to all the options, not because it's my idea, so I'm going to give it more weight. You're actually giving equal weights to your own ideas, to others' ideas, to all the options. Depth. You have really thought something through before making a judgment about it. You have thought all the points. For example, if you have an idea, you have actually evaluated it from many different angles. Breadth is another factor for critical thinking. It means that you have, breadth means wideness, right? So in this case, breadth can mean that you have taken into consideration many ideas, not only your own, other people's. You've actually made a list of 10 ideas before coming to a final conclusion, to a final judgment. So all of these factors, and I'm not saying you have to go through a, one by one checklist that I've done this, but I'm trying to make you understand what makes any thinking critical at all. What are the benefits of critical thinking? Why should we be critical thinkers? Why should we think objectively? So as I said, it helps our decision making. It helps in evaluating choices. It helps in evaluating options so that we don't make these fast or hasty or foolish decisions just because we want to make them quickly. Critical thinking actually improves our judgment on a wide range of issues. So for example, if you're a critical thinker, you will not only be good at understanding your own work, but you will actually be able to evaluate and judge other people's work very well, even if you're not experts at their job, right? But if you have this ability to collect data, to analyze data, to not pass judgment, to remove your own emotions from the process, you will actually be able to understand even other people's job, then provide constructive feedback, and that will build your reputation in the company, in your workplace. Another benefit in critical thinking is that it helps us examine our own assumptions. As I said before, we might be working on an idea for a year and we are sort of in love with that idea. We only want to propose that, right? But if we ask someone else, they will see very quickly why it won't work. They will see very quickly why it might not be the best way to accomplish something, to accomplish our goals. So when we are critical thinkers, we can actually sit back. We can move back from our own emotional involvements in our ideas, in our thoughts, in our projects, and evaluate them just like we would evaluate other people. Even though it might feel bad in the moment that we are letting go of our thoughts, we are letting go of our ideas, it will actually help in the longer run, because if we end up proposing something to our bosses, to their bosses without thinking critically, and then someone else points out the flaws, that actually looks bad on our reputation, on our quality as an employee. So if we are able to evaluate our own bad ideas, if we are able to just step back from our assumptions, then it helps us grow professionally as well. Thank you for watching this video, and this was the last video in this module.